production. You start.
Production meeting.
Yeah, what do you want? Like, I know what I want, but I want to know what you want, and you already know it. Like,
So what do we want to?
I think it's therapy for both of us, because you have to, you do have to sometimes get out all your shit, and I have to get out all mine. I forgot I need one of those actually, because I lost the thing that you drew up for me. I probably put that. Oops, I'll cover it there. Probably right here. Yeah, that'd look cool.
Yeah.
Someone said that. Anyway, all right.
So
Yep.
how can we
Optimize.
Yeah, so like if we do...
What do you mean by optimization?
Well, I don't... Like...
Because we go on tangents.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I don't know, are there podcasts that you like or you're familiar with?
I don't even like calling it a fucking podcast.
I know, but that's language in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's generic term for an online thing like that, right?
Right. And oddly enough, when I've actually, I don't know if you know this, but I had to lower pitch my voice or higher pitch my voice actually, because it fit and it blew out everything. My voice is weird.
Right. So what's this? Oh, like that. I mean, that's the only one I'm familiar with, like off the top of my head, right? Mm-hmm. Is like the Kelsey Brothers podcast. And I don't watch it, but I mean, I'm familiar with it, right?
Yeah. But they have camera people and
they got a whole bunch of production we don't got. No doubt about it, right?
That's what I'm trying to say.
But what a lot of them have too, and I mean, I'm not suggesting we do this because I like us being together.
Right.
Versus being two different places and that sort of stuff. Right. But let's say, what if we did something where we had, so we still would do, I mean, it would be like we're doing, where we kind of pick a topic, we do a thing like that.
Right.
And that's the theme for, say, that particular week. Right? Which we're doing. Yeah, right. So, but in that, if we do it in, let's say we take and say we take some time to do and go, we want to do something surrounding a particular topic.
Right. Yeah.
And we say we take 6 topics or 8. I mean, we can, however many we want to plan ahead.
I think actually each one should be multiple topics. Like the one I was thinking about for next time was sacrifice, because the religions I follow don't go with sacrifice, which is, I'm not a Satanist, but like they go against sacrifice. Satanism actually goes against sacrifice because they were thinking about Jesus sacrificing himself. So they're like, yeah, fuck sacrifice,
Right. So, and why is that?
The thing for me?
You're one in a way, but I mean, the other piece is
we just made this in a broader scale, didn't we?
What?
We just made this in a broader scale because.
Right.
Yeah, it was just us talking, and now it became something a little bit more. Yeah. And I know my Bible like back of my hand.
So I know you say that.
Well, not like the back of my hand. I know. Like nobody knows that shit like the back of their hand, but like
right. So when we talk about, I mean, and so help me in this too.
Okay.
I mean, I want you to teach me some stuff.
Okay. Cool.
Satanism.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, if there was, like, where would we go to?
So Satanism, I believe is more of a philosophy, not like just worshiping the devil.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Like Anton LaVey was a philosopher. He wasn't really. He only put that moniker on there. You know what I mean? To bring in disenfranchised the people that. I mean, you got to think he started doing it when the hippie era was there, and that's like that's why you got Sammy Davis Jr. That's why you got a couple other people that were famous and blah blah blah. I think even Marilyn Monroe was a Satanist, but they also were like me because they believed in they were some of them like Sammy Davis Jr. actually was Jewish, so he believed in both. It fucked his head up. I'm sure of that.
so like what I'm saying is like, is there a, like this, is this churchofsatan.com?
I mean, no, that's a yeah, Anton. Yeah. That's his daughter. That's his daughter. Yeah. I'm pretty sure she. Yeah. See, by Magnus H. What the fuck?
Was, that's who wrote this piece.
Yeah.
Anton Szandor LaVey was
Yeah.
founder of the Church of Satan,
Yeah,
first
he died in
organized church.
1997.
Right.
No, he's more of a philosopher than anything.
Right. A religious philosophy championing Satan
Thank you.
as the symbol of personal freedom and individualism.
Bingo. And that's where I stand in my own religion, including the Lutheran Church, because like I believe that we should have personal freedom, and I believe that we do think in patterns, and there's that in there. We're still creatures. We still have beliefs in sexuality. We still have beliefs in love, which that's just oxytocin getting into your system. You just hormones and whatnot. So it's just all beliefs on that, and being humanitarian, like to help people, and that's what what he says is that. So like I don't like the word Satanism. I just like his philosophy because I can't put that out there. Like I can't put the things that I can't be like, hey, I believe in Anton LaVey, his philosophy, because then they'll be like, oh, you're the devil. No, I'm not. I believe in the philosophies that he had. I'm not a Satanist. I'm not a Lutheran. I'm not any of those things. But I believe in both their doctrines.
And that's, I wouldn't say that's necessarily what, in my understanding, and again, granted, my understanding of Anton LaVey and his views on Satanism are limited. But from what you're sharing, in a way, and even the little bits that I can see,
Right.
that doesn't not make sense, right? Because what you're saying is about individualism, personal,
right,
sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And
So
that
it makes sense, or it doesn't make sense.
well, it makes sense in the sense that that is the cry of the old creature, of the individual, of the human,
Right.
right? The
Yeah.
flesh, the people of flesh.
Right.
The struggle with that, as I understand that is, I mean, that feeds into what that old person wants, to be able to be me.
Right. But
But being me, like, here's the thing, as I understand it, being me, like, you wouldn't want to be around me.
I do.
Yeah, but you're not, the me you're around isn't that me.
I don't even want to be around me.
Right, so personal individualism and freedom, they're not really.
Are you trying to say it's a construct? Sorry, we're on accident. We're doing a podcast.
Well, we're talking about this thing,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the idea is that yes, what our old creature, what our sinful human flesh and nature is, wants to be able to have its own personal freedom
Right.
and do whatever it wants. And so if we were to say that is that Satanism, for example,
Which is really not.
for whatever, but I mean, if we take that and say that
I
is
just
what
had to
that
put a label.
advocates,
Right. I had to put a label on.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. And if that's what that advocates, that makes sense
Okay.
because the way, as I understand in Christianity, is that Satan wants you to believe in yourself, in your own
Okay.
personal
I get that.
strengths
No, I
and
get
abilities.
where you're coming from. Yeah.
And to some degree, even for like the readings that we will have this Sunday to think about in church, and the church that
Make sure they pray for
I
me.
serve,
Like Phil with 2 ounces.
right, is this reading from Timothy,
Okay.
which
Oh,
I'll read
which
to
one?
you. It's from Timothy chapter 6, verses 6 through
Okay.
19,
All right.
right?
Cool.
Of course, there is great gain in godliness combined with contentment, for we brought nothing into the world so that we can take nothing out of it. But if we have food and clothing, we'll be content with these. But those who want to be rich fall into temptation and are trapped by many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. And in their eagerness to be rich, some have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many pains. But as for you, man of God, now this is not talking about the whole you, this is just the new you. Shun all this, pursue righteousness, godliness, faith, love, endurance, gentleness, fight the good fight of faith. Take hold of the eternal life to which you were called, for which you made the good confession. In the presence of God, who gives life to all things, and of Christ Jesus, who in his testimony before Pontius Pilate made the good confession.
Yeah.
I charge you to keep the commandment without spot or blame until the manifestation of our Lord, which he will bring about at the right time. He who is blessed and the only sovereign, King of kings, Lord of lords. It is he alone who has immortality and dwells in unapproachable light, whom no one has ever seen or can see. To him be honor and eternal dominion. As for those who in the present age are rich, command them not to be haughty or set their hopes on the uncertainty of riches, but rather on God who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. They are to do good, to be rich in good works, generous and ready to share, thus storing up for themselves the treasure of a good foundation for the future, so that they may take hold of the life that really is life. And so we have kind of two lives.
Man.
The life of our old creature, our life and our existence in this age, in this time, and the life that is truly life in God's grace.
Gotcha.
But because we, like these people, right, are not able to see that, right? No one's ever seen or can see. We are always trying to grasp at this life and the things of this life.
But does that give you life? Just
grabbing at the things of this life doesn't seem to give life.
Right.
And
but you give your servitude to God, and does it seem like a life, or does it seem like everything's in servitude? That's another thing. Sorry, I just went.
No, you're okay.
I went to the whole thing. But yeah, no, like for me, that's not what I'd ever want. Is a life of servitude, because I felt like that in jail. Like when I was in jail,
sure.
It was a day and a half, and I felt like it was a life of servitude, and I was, but like it was because I was watching everybody around me, and it seemed like a life of servitude. And there's also batshit crazy people around me, and they did that life of servitude, and also I knew they were there because the government pays the courts money to have them there.
Yeah, but why am I here?
Why are you here?
Yeah,
Personally, me?
right now.
It is a life of servitude, and
Right,
fuck, sorry, it sucks.
right. But does
I-
that look like I'm
Yeah, but it's
unhappy
different.
about it?
No, you love it. You love it, and
Why?
I don't know. You have to tell me that. That's not
Why do you think though?
because it makes you feel fulfilled sometimes, but like it has to be slightly for selfish reasons because like I do the things I do for selfish reasons sometimes, well most of the time because I'm like my own person, you know.
Sure.
So yeah, I don't know, man. Like it has to be slightly for selfish reasons, and
One would think, but that would be
or,
not the case.
I
I mean,
is
and
that
what I
your
mean is
thought,
this,
though? Is that
right?
your
So
thought?
what I'm saying is, for selfish reasons, I wouldn't be here. Like if I was like,
Right.
what value is there to me in this?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right.
Like what benefit other than? I mean, I don't mean to make light of, right? I
Yeah.
see the benefit of being in relationship,
yeah,
right? But I
So
don't
do
do
I.
it for that.
yeah,
That is a product that comes out of that.
and then you also, I think you want to understand me like I want to understand you. It's kind of the same thing. It's like, it's not selfish, but it's like, to a degree, it is. You know.
Well, I mean, I think it's certainly, I want to better understand this life and life in ways that I am not able to
Right.
because I only get to experience a little bit of what life in this age
Well, yeah,
is because I only get to experience it through,
your servitude to God.
well, no, but through my personal
That's what I'm saying.
experiences.
Yeah.
Right? I don't get to experience
It's true.
the life you
You-
experience.
Well, I don't even get to ride a motorcycle, so.
Because my life doesn't look that same way,
Right.
right?
Right.
So the things that you deal with on a day-to-day basis are not necessarily the same
Right.
things I deal with,
Right.
right?
Right.
And part of that is because in some ways it's no different in that people act the same way. We are. I
Right.
mean, we as people do the same things. And so people may look at you and see one thing, and they may look at me and see another thing. But at the
Right.
same time, depending on who you ask, they see the same thing.
Right.
And
Right.
that's because you're not wrong. We look around and compare against other things and other people and what have you. I will never know, I shouldn't say I will never know. I do not know
At this moment, yeah.
what it's like. I've never been to court for anything other than a traffic ticket.
Right.
I don't know what that's like to spend a night in jail or otherwise. Personally, I don't know
Right.
that.
Right. Right.
Right? I don't know what it's like to have those experiences that you have had in your life.
Right.
I'm not saying I want to have them all,
Please don't.
right? And
Please
I'm
don't.
sure that you don't. You really
I
probably don't want to have all the experiences I've had either.
Right.
None of us do.
Yeah, and I don't want to. I don't even want to put that shit on.
Right, but I can't. If I only understand life through the little bit of experience that I have had,
Right.
and only from the perspective of that experience from where I sat. So, like, I could tell you about my marriage,
Right.
but that would only be my understanding of
Okay,
my
yeah.
marriage, not my wife's understanding.
Right.
of
Exactly.
the marriage.
Yeah.
And I can tell you about our relationship as I understand
Right.
it, but I cannot tell you about our relationship the way
Right.
you
Right. Right.
understand it.
And
Other than to have a conversation with you,
exactly.
right? but there is no
What the-
other value.
Besides the conversation.
Like that's it all. That's all of it.
Right.
The relationship is where there's value, but that's not a thing you see that I did or that you did.
Right.
And that's how I perceive that, right? Because you and I wouldn't be here were it not for God bringing us together. Because I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be the pastor here
Right.
had God not done that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be here had God not put you into my life in this way, right? And that wasn't because, I mean, the same thing. Really met. I mean, we may have met previously, but we really met and began to be in relationship with each other when your dad's funeral was, right? And the only reason that we did that was because I happened to be the pastor here,
Right. Get you.
right?
Yeah.
And your family has a history in this place,
Right.
and you do,
Obviously.
Right?
I'm never going to the basement.
and
Sorry.
you said that, but you've been in the basement.
I know, and I
So,
hated it. I hated it. Like I tried. And
But
I
you
was
didn't hate it the day we sat down there.
No, I
and had
didn't.
a
I was
meal.
just like, just don't look at that. Don't look at that door.
Right.
So I kept on telling myself, don't look at that fucking door.
So,
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
but were it
That
not
sounds
for
so
all
fucked
of
up,
those
but
things,
Just don't look at that door.
all of those things, right?
Yeah.
Some of them which clearly and truly were painful in your life
Right.
and in my life. I mean, different things, but brought us to that place.
Yeah.
And from that, God has given to me, and I pray to you as well, a whole lot of
You know,
joy.
I sent one of my best friends a Bible. It's
Mhm.
purple. It's great. Purple's the color of kings and queens.
Yeah, we have a story about that this week too.
Oh, good.
See how
Yeah.
this is the beauty, Phil. You keep coming, right? And we keep talking, and every time we do, I'm like, oh, imagine that. That's right here once again. It ain't no accident, bro.
I actually just said that because I thought I saw something in your head, like in the back of your mind, you were thinking of something purple. Anyway, I bought her a Bible, my own money, by the way, because I worked on a house.
Mm-hmm.
It cost a little bit of money, but I sent her a Bible, and because she's slightly religious, her brother is too. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, yeah, she knows I don't believe in that. You know, I do, but I don't. Like I'm weird. I do. So like when you say you do but you don't, it means you actually believe. But like on top of that, there's another.
Yeah, because you have two yous. You have a old you that doesn't.
Yeah.
Right. No, that makes total sense to me, Phil.
Yeah. I know. And it sucks. Oh shit, we were supposed to have a production meeting. All right, then we got
Right,
check.
so-
all right, shit. All right, let's go with that. All right, so, all right.
There was a rich man who was dressed in purple and fine linen, and he feasted sumptuously every day. And at his gate lay a poor man named Lazarus, covered with sores, who longed to satisfy his hunger with what fell from the rich man's table. Even the dogs would come and lick his sores. The poor man died and was carried away by the angels to be with Abraham.
That one line was gross as hell.
The rich man also died and was buried. In Hades, where he was being tormented, he looked up and saw Abraham far away with Lazarus by his side. He called out, "Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus to dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am in agony in these flames." But Abraham said, "Child, remember that during your lifetime you received your good things, and Lazarus in like manner evil things. But now he is comforted here, and you are in agony. Besides all this, between you and us, a great chasm has been fixed, so that those who might want to pass from here to you cannot do so,
I'm listening.
and no one can cross from there to us." He said, "Then, Father, I beg you to send him to my father's house, for I have 5 brothers, that he may warn them, so that they will not also come into this place of torment." Abraham replied, "They have Moses and the prophets. They should listen to them." He said, "No, Father Abraham, but if someone goes to them from the dead, they will repent." He said to him, "If they do not listen to Moses and the prophets, neither will they be convinced, even if someone rises from the dead."
Still listening.
So, right, this purple,
Yeah.
I mean, those are symbolic.
I know. That Bible I picked out on purpose. I picked it out on purpose because of multiple reasons. Because she is slightly religious because her brother Todd used to send me every day until he's not well in his head, but like he used to send me what he called the daily bread. It was Bible verses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, cool. And I love Todd. The only house of chaos that he could ever be in was mine. Like you've been to my house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you know, oh my God, I got Pamela Voorhees, by the way.
I know you told me.
Oh fuck, I was so excited. Yeah. So sorry, I was so excited. Still excited about it. Anyway, so yeah, I don't, and he did his own interpretations, which every person, like he should have been a pastor, I guess, or something, because there's a lot of interpretations you can take from every verse, every single.
There is, but there's only one.
Right, I get it.
And I don't mean that, I'm not saying mine. This is the struggle, right? Is that the only message that...
Is this your next one?
That's a Bible.
Yeah, I know. And duh. Well, no, I thought it was just like
I don't know why
I thought
it's
you were
there.
reading Stephen King.
I don't know why it's on that page right there. It was on a different
That's what I
page.
was asking. Like, no, it's Stephen King. Yeah, you can take, "I will strengthen you, I will help you, and I will uphold you with my vigorous right hand." Okay? So when that is said, where's the right hand? You know? Like,
right, so
you could take that many ways.
you
right?
can, but, and here's the part that we forget.
Because
What
we're
about the
talking
left
about
hand?
Isaiah. Let me go to-
What about the left hand?
I go to Ezekiel. Yeah, exactly. What does that shit do? All right, let me
It does. I have an answer to that.
Okay. So I'm going to
Right?
Ezekiel.
God has two hands,
Okay. And why is the right one?
just like God has two words.
Well, is the right one less unclean than the other one? Is that
The-
right?
To use
I
that
would-
metaphor,
Right.
the
Yes.
left hand is the law.
Okay.
The right hand is the gospel. The left hand,
Well, I already kind of knew that, but like, what do you mean? What does the word gospel mean to you? Is it complete truth? Is that what you?
no,
All right.
good news.
Good news. That's what it means to you.
Yes.
Okay. Well, good news is all right, so I have my left hand, I have my right hand.
Hmm.
So which one is the good news?
If we are talking the way we're using God's left and right hand,
Yeah.
in that sense, God's right hand is the good news.
Okay. This is the good news, and it says on my hand, obviously demon. This hand says angel,
Right.
but like.
So that don't mean we're not talking about your hand.
I know, all right, but like I'm just saying.
But on my hand,
I'm making a joke.
The left hand.
I was making a joke.
I'm
and
with
you
you.
got that.
But you
yeah.
see, my hands, I have left and right hands too.
Right. So like, both my hands are broken.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you can see them. They're fucking
Right.
terrorizing. Like.
So on my left hand is the law,
Right.
and my right hand
All
I
right,
have the
but like,
gospel.
why does it have to be hands?
I don't know. I didn't make that
I
metaphor.
think the metaphor I think is the brain.
That may be, but let's stick with the one they gave us this
shit.
time.
All right.
Right?
Shit. Yeah. All right. Fuck it.
So if God's right hand is the hand.
Oh my God! It's a production meeting. Why do
us,
we keep on doing this?
If God's right hand upholds us,
Uh-huh.
God's left hand
Still laughing. Sorry, we're supposed to have a production.
Yeah,
meeting.
yeah, right. God's
This
left
is not a
hand.
production meeting, but it's just
No, because
us.
we're gonna have to
it's
get
just
there.
us. Yeah.
But the left hand is, if we think of God's two hands like God's two words,
Okay.
the left hand is the law and the
Mhm.
right hand is the gospel. With the left hand, God squashes
Right.
that old self in us, the self-centered one, the one seeking its own interest, the one who's
And we've talked about this several times before.
right. That's the only
yeah,
thing. Like,
but
because I have one way of thinking about it.
I think that you
God's right hand
right.
is the one that upholds us.
Oddly enough, I think that sometimes you think of me as the most Christian person, but like not like
Yeah, because you're both.
yeah, and even compared to the people that come here to see you.
Well, I don't compare you.
Yeah, I know, but like I know, I'm just saying, like
Right?
you're like,
Uh-huh.
this motherfucker knows his shit, but he also believes and he also cares. I know that. I know.
That's not what I think.
All right, what do you think? Give me that. Ouch! That was my titty.
What I think is this: your struggle, which is really, I think, the struggle for everyone, but for you, you have ways of speaking about it that I don't see in a lot of people. So for that, I'm in agreement with.
All right. All right.
Right?
Well,
Because
that's
you are able to speak about a paradox in that way, like that
Yeah.
you have two truths that you can hold.
yeah, and I believe it.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I believe that there are two truths too.
Yeah.
Right? The truth about my old creature and my self-centeredness and the blackness of my own flesh heart,
Yeah, we went into
and the truth of God's grace and love and forgiveness and mercy, which creates a new me, who that me functions as a servant because God has first served me,
see, like,
which means then
that's
it
where
is
we-
not a burden,
Right.
right? The things then that I am called to, or that I then live out in, that is not because I don't have anything else to do. Right? So
Yes. I found it. No, I didn't. Sorry, I'm still listening.
like
You know, I
even
can pay
in-
attention to
yeah,
multiple
yeah.
things at the same time.
You tell me
Yeah,
that.
you already know that. No, I can't.
Right?
20.
Put not your trust in rulers and mortals in whom there is no help. When they breathe their last, they return to the earth, and in that day their thoughts perish. That doesn't.
Shedding. All right. Shedding blood within itself. Its time has come, making its idols defiling itself. You have become guilty by the blood that you have shed, and defiled by the idols that you have.
Right, you're in Ezekiel now.
Right, I know.
Uh-huh.
Like I love Ezekiel.
Right, so the
Oh my
prophets-
God, I love Ezekiel. And
Right, so what are the
because
prophets show?
that's one of the ones in the New Testament that actually kept a lot of the Old Testament. Ezekiel and Matthew, I believe.
Well, Ezekiel's in the Old Testament.
Yeah, I know. That's what I just said.
But what I'm saying there, so the
Yeah,
parable
and
I just
it's
read.
almost like-
Remember the parable I just read in Timothy, or in
Yeah.
the thing about Lazarus and the rich man, and he says,
Timothy
"Send
drives me
somebody
nuts.
back."
Timothy drives me nuts.
In that parable, right? The guy
Yeah.
says, "Send someone to my brothers from the dead," and he says, "They have Moses and the prophets."
All right, fucker.
So what I'm saying is the stuff in
All right, I'm that one. Fuck that. Fuck that. Sorry. No, I just saw this. I want that.
you can have that.
Yeah. No, I want that.
I'll send it to you in a picture if you want, like a JPEG. I mean, you can have that, but I can send it to you via.
All right, go ahead.
Digitally.
Because like I didn't see that one, obviously, because you did paint that. Yeah, you gave me that one. All right. Anyway, sorry. All right, go ahead.
And so everything, like when I read scripture, God's word, like when I read scripture, if I want to hear God's word, I have to listen for two different things.
Yeah.
I have to listen for God's left hand, for the law,
Okay.
which tells me
Yeah, we're going.
the truth about my sinful self, my
Right.
self-centeredness, my
Right.
failings to be kind and to be loving and to be those things that
It's like that story you told me about your fucking neighbor.
right that the law shows me that's my failing.
Right.
Right?
Right.
The gospel says to me, in spite of that,
Right.
you are beloved and forgiven. The law just shows you, me, the rest of us, why we don't measure up. Right? Like,
Yeah.
here's the thing, as you've shared with me the last few days, right?
Right.
You have told me.
I'm Tony Stark. And
Yeah, you've told me that you are always honest and always, right? But I know that's not true.
Well, for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
90% of the time. But like,
But
I got in fucking trouble.
Yeah, right. But
because
listen,
I was like honest. I was like, yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Let
thinking
me
about killing
finish the
myself.
thought
Oh,
now.
Sorry.
You're okay.
Go ahead.
But even our honesty is
What the fuck?
limited because it's honest to the best of our understanding.
I get that because I can't wear those Nikes, and you can't wear my Adidas.
Well, but the thing is this.
That is a good metaphor.
Yeah, okay, but
okay.
I'm not. But
Yeah.
here's the deal. You can tell me, like, if you tell me about a situation.
Yeah.
And you tell me it to the very absolute best of your ability and as honestly as you understand it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And then someone else that's in that same place tells me that the story about whatever happened.
Right.
And they tell me absolutely as honestly as they understand it what happened, there will be two different stories.
Right.
And they will not be, one person's not any less honest. They just only are honest about the part they know, and you're honest about the part you know. But that honesty, just like everything else we have, is limited by our limited nature as creatures.
Right.
And so the things that I tell you, even about me, when I tell you things that I'm trying to be honest about who I understand myself to be, right? Or you do the same thing to me.
Right.
That is still not the truth of who I am. Right. It's just my understanding of the truth of who I am.
Right.
And the person I know you to be isn't who you are.
Right.
It's only who I understand you to be.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Right?
No,
but
it completely makes sense.
So the thing that's
how I write.
Right. So the thing
when I write characters in a screenplay, that's how I have to put myself in their shoes. I'm like,
right. So when when we speak about, like even as I was sharing with the other lady that was here, I can either look at you or at her or at anyone else through the lens of culture and the world as I understand it, right? And the reality is, for the most part, in this life and experience, that's how everyone looks at people. Yeah. Right? They see you, they make judgments about you based on this and that. They see me, they see her, they see this, they look. I do that, right? You do that. We look at people and we immediately know something about them, even if we don't know. Right. But we think we do. Right. We go, oh, I've seen that guy. I know what that guy is about. Right. I know what that means when they say this thing or they do this thing or they dress that way. Right. I'm not the only person that dresses like this. But no. We already know this. But the only way that I have found to look at people is to forget all of those things. Right. Right? To not look at you and see Phil that the world knows. Right. But to look at you and see another beloved creature of God, right? Who through whatever the you are is the you God made.
Right.
And so whether or not I understand it or understand your lifestyle or understand any of those things, that's really makes no difference,
Right.
right? That
Right.
you are you, and if you were a different you, I'd still be sitting here with you. I sit here with lots of different people, and they all, lots of times, like they come in, as I'm sure you have experienced, and you may even thought when you first met me, right? Oh, this is what this guy's going to be,
Right.
right? You may have come in with some notions about
Actually, no.
who that. I mean, I don't know, but it's
No.
possible, right?
I've never done that. I don't go. No, I'm not. No, I'm serious. I'm not lying about that.
I believe you.
I
that
don't.
You're saying
I don't.
that.
I walk into a room.
Mm-hmm.
I have no like. My only thing is like I am gonna be suffocated by people, and so I don't judge them because my mind's going too much. I'm like, should I walk this way? Should we go this way? What would be the best possible
Well, yeah, but
outcome?
you're making judgments about which way you should go based on
Yeah,
what
but
you
on
think
me.
about those things.
No, on me because I'm walking into a fucking room. I'm not judging the people. I'm judging the room. Like not the people, but like I'm like, oh my fucking God. Excuse me, sorry. Lord,
You're forgiven.
Yeah. Gee. No, I walk into a fucking room, and I don't really I care about what my thoughts feel like, and then I feel crushed. And like it's
But
like at Walmart, like if there's too many people, I feel crushed, and I don't. It's not necessarily I'm looking at the people. It's just the abundance of things coming at me because I think too much, because my mind works in weird layers.
sure.
Like this is how my music goes too. Like when I do my
Mhm.
music and my films and shit, and that's why I'm a good director slash editor,
Right.
is because of that. I put the puzzle pieces together, and then it only takes me a little bit of time, like mostly 20 minutes, after I'm at Walmart, and I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Right. So would you say, and I don't know,
Yeah.
right? Some of those things are in psychological terms, right?
Well, I know those because I
right.
had to study that shit for film.
Are things about, whether you're extroverted or introverted, right? If you, maybe you are introverted.
I'm extroverted.
I know you, right? But here's
Because-
what happens to introverts, right? I mean, when an extrovert walks into a place where there's lots of people,
Yeah.
they tend to feel energized.
Yeah.
When an introvert walks into a place where there's a lot of people, they tend to feel
That's why I'm
crushed.
bipolar.
Right?
Yeah, but that's
Now that
why-
doesn't mean you can't have both, right?
Right,
That-
I'm bipolar.
those are there.
Because I do feel crushed at first, but then when I'm like there, I'm like, all right, and then I just get manic because I'm
right.
my brain's going. I'm like,
Sure. And part
like-
of that is trying to assess
yeah,
whether it's conscious or subconscious,
yeah, bless you.
is trying to
Oh my
assess
God, I want one of these. Sorry,
the
that material. Sorry,
situation,
sorry, I just got
how-
distracted.
where you fit in a situation,
Yeah.
maybe. Right? The same way I do. When I walk into a place that I'm not really sure of,
Right,
my mind just starts to assess, where do I fit here?
yeah,
Or do I fit here? And I take cues from what I see, right? I walk into a room and I
Well, yeah.
see what the room looks like, and I see what the people look like, and I
Yeah.
maybe hear things, and then my brain makes connections without me even thinking necessarily. I mean, those are things.
Right.
I mean, that you don't probably. I mean, I don't know this. I don't know,
Right.
but the
I think about
90% of this is the number I don't know, but I know it's a large percentage. A large percentage of our interaction with the world around us
Yeah.
happens without us thinking about it.
Yeah. But that's patterns.
Part of it is, right, and part because that's right. We learn those things, right. So we learn. Well, when the sun comes up, this is what the deal is.
We have to go to sleep at a certain time,
and we have all of those things. So if we walk into like if you walk into a room and it's bright, and painted a certain way, and good lighting, and that will evoke a certain feeling,
right.
If you go in I mean, as a director, right? If you want to give a certain emotion, you light a thing a certain way.
Right.
Shoot it a certain way.
Right.
Exactly. And that will, by its very doing it that way, will cause people to feel a certain way.
Right. I made people feel sick with my music too in the film.
And so
in the film, because I already knew the megahertz, and I was like, I'm gonna find that little key.
Right, and they don't even know that's happening.
Right.
They might go, this thing did this, and they think that did it, but they don't realize that it was something they didn't even know was going on.
It was music, and there's certain music, and they're like, oh my god, they were like, some kid came up to me, he was like, did you make that film? I was like, yeah. They're like, that shit made me, like, at the end, it made me sick because of the music, and I'm like, that's what I was fucking going for.
Right. But the thing is this, you can do that.
Right.
And artists can do that with whether that be with movies or music or with painting or those things.
Shit, I still have to finish Rachel's painting. Her boyfriend died, and she went to Indiana this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that bothers me. I'm gonna put glitter, like a glitter paint on it. Sorry, I just saw it in my head.
Right,
sorry,
so all of those things can happen.
Right.
And you're not even aware they're happening. Just like how you get distracted, like things are just happening.
Like that. Yeah.
And you don't even recognize it. Now, if you sometimes take the time, just like even as we talk about a production meeting, right?
Right.
Sometimes we look back and reflect, and there's a term for that, a hermeneutical sort of thing where you practice.
Like that word. Oh my god, I know that word.
Right?
Oh my god.
Where you do something.
Right.
Then you reflect on it.
Right.
Then you make adjustments.
Yeah, and
then you do, and then reflect, and then adjust and do, and reflect and adjust.
Not a lot of people know that fucking word.
Right.
Sorry.
And so part of what we are hopefully doing today, I mean, because I think we are doing that.
Yeah, we're still doing the production.
This is, right.
Yeah. And we can both, you got to send me this shit.
Yeah. Helping us to understand that.
By the way, I might even put this on YouTube.
I'll
be like production meeting.
Just
saying.
So that we can be upfront about the fact that much of our lives happens to us that we are not aware of.
Okay.
Right? The part of our lives that we are cognitively aware of, consciously aware of, is a very small portion of our life.
Okay.
Right? I mean, think about it. Even if you just take sleep into account, right? Let's say you sleep a third of every day. Now, not everyone does, right? But let's say if you slept we take an 8-hour section.
All right, how long do you sleep?
Now I usually probably sleep for 8 hours or no.
Oh, fuck off.
I go to sleep relatively
now I'm pissed
early,
off. No. I sleep for
I didn't
like
always,
3.
But
I sleep for 3, and then I go to the bathroom, and then I come back. All right, so maybe I get 4 hours sleep because
But let's, for the sake of argument,
right? For the sake of argument,
let's say even if it was 4 hours, if it was 8 hours, that's a third of every day.
Right. Which kind of fucking sucks because we only have so much time. Anyway, go ahead.
You got all the time. We have an eternity. There's no time that should be worried about.
You know I'm going to hell.
Yeah, and you will be raised anew.
Because I'm going to hell.
We all are.
Yeah.
In the sense that we are all condemned by the left hand of God.
Ha! Full circle.
But it's God's right hand who will lift you from the dust, just as God promises to lift us all, just as God lifts Christ from the dust. God lifts us with him, right? Which is why I have dust on this hand.
Go ahead.
And
Keep on
I
talking.
have
You use
the
the bar.
promise, right? If we're joined in a death like his, we'll be joined in a resurrection
Keep going.
like his.
So I want you to keep on talking and tell me. All right, so let's do the production meeting right now.
Right. So if
Let's go till fuck.
it's 3:00, we'll go 15 more minutes.
All right, sounds good. All right, you go. What do you want from this? Or, I mean, not like.
Right. So here's
You get what I'm
here might
saying.
be something that we could do. Here's we could be
I need
clear.
hold on. One thing. I need another camera person because mom.
Well, but we can do this too, right? You have skills. I mean, I don't know all of them, but I'm going to take you at your word,
Yeah.
right? As a filmmaker,
Yeah.
right? That you have some skills.
Yeah, I have a lot. Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, I'll take you at that word, right? That God has given you those gifts,
Yeah.
right? And that we could do certain things, right? Like we could take a video and shoot with multiple cameras.
Well, I want that.
Right, which
but,
means
they
we
have
can
to be
eliminate-
really good cameras.
Well, I know. However,
I mean, because I have that great camera.
I understand, but here's the piece when we talk about production.
Okay. All right.
And this is like, and I mean, I've thought about it for the last couple of days too, because I want to say it in a way that,
Well, yeah, because you have
values
wax in the fucking
right?
Yeah.
And what I mean is this, much like the musical world, which you're also familiar with, right?
Obviously. Motherfucker, do you have a fold? Or is it? No, it's two phones. Never mind.
No, those fold ones are shit.
Oh, well, yeah, you have a drug dealing phone.
I have a pastor phone and I have
drug
a
dealer,
regular
yeah.
phone. Now listen,
I was making sure.
I know. So
Obviously.
what were we talking about? Oh, right.
What the fuck?
So
Here's some keys.
Listen. there was a day
Come on, Dan.
in the music world,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
When if you wanted to make an album or music for people,
Right.
you would go to
Who
a studio.
who else do you fucking make music for?
Right? You would,
Animals?
who knows? But if you wanted to make it for more than yourself, is what I'm saying.
I was making a joke.
Right? I know.
You know, I'm a
If
sarcastic
you want to
motherfucker. Yeah,
make
yeah,
it for more than yourself, back in the day, you would go to a studio,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you would record that
Right.
on multi-track
And
boards,
would-
the
it
whole
would
nine
cost,
yards.
It cost 10
Cost all kinds of money.
Oh, yeah,
and they do
$10,000
really
each,
high end,
each song almost costs
Right.
that.
and the entire board. I mean, we're talking a huge high end piece of equipment,
I know.
right?
I know.
Now, if you want to make you can be a musician. You need a laptop and a USB cord.
Yeah,
and
they suck. No,
that may
'cause
be, but think about how much
I have-
music today
Yeah,
is
but I have
made that way.
soundproofing and all that shit. And
I'm with you, right?
yeah, yeah, and I'm a keyboardist. I lost my skill to do guitars.
I'm with you, but listen,
Yeah, I know. Sorry, just got distracted.
that
because,
process
like,
that they used to use isn't the
bullshit.
same, right?
right.
They make movies on iPhones
Yeah, that sucks.
because, right? Listen, I have a digital camera, Nikon,
I know what you got. Yeah,
that's old. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
it's
know.
got to be 20 some years old, right?
yeah.
It didn't even have the screen. It has a screen,
Right.
but you don't look through it when you take pictures. You got to look through the regular viewfinder. After you take the picture, your picture will show up on the screen.
Right, right, right.
Right? It's not like the ones today
But
where
like,
you just do it.
if you blow it out, you blow it out. That camera that I have doesn't blow anything out. It just
But what I'm saying is the technology that's in
Our
this
phones, yeah.
is better than the technology that was in that camera. Now, I'm not saying that about your camera.
right, right, right.
But what I'm saying is you can make some pretty high-end stuff with lesser stuff. I mean, that's true in music too,
True.
right? Because the technology has come.
Yeah.
So we can still use that camera as our main camera,
Right, right,
Right?
right, right. Yes, yes.
for sure,
It's,
right?
yeah.
And we can then also put up separate cameras, right? Whether that's even with
what are
iPads
your-
or
One on your side and one on my side.
Right,
Yeah,
we
I
can
get it.
even put up one shots on the camera, one shot,
And then I
one
just
shot, and a
edit
two
it.
shot,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
can edit one shots and two
Yeah,
shots
I can
together.
do that. Yeah. I can,
Right?
I can edit like a motherfucker, you know.
Right, we can have a long shot,
And I can.
we can have
recolor
two
shit.
ones, and we
Yeah.
can have a close up two.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's fine. That's
So if you got a
perfect.
close up two ones, and a distant
So
shot.
like the only thing is I only have one stand that I had that one camera on.
Right, but I have a tripod, and I have another
That-
digital camera
All right.
that we can
What-
mount to that we could use
what
for a long
fucking
shot.
phone do you have though?
Well, but like if we were
Because
gonna,
I'm using my phone. It's a bitch to get off of here, but I have done it. I did it for the one.
right, but
Yeah,
I
you
also
saw
have,
it. Like I
Sure.
did it for the one, and then we edited back, and I was
So
like,
but I have this iPad,
right.
right?
You need to
This
send me
is the
that.
one that I shoot the videos for church
Oh
on.
my god, we look so like.
Beautiful.
No, your chin looks too big. So does mine.
The further out here I get, because it's got a broad angle here.
Oh shit, man.
It's got see the spread.
Yeah, I do. You have to send this to me before we leave. You're sending this shit to me.
We will certainly give it a shot. See
No,
how
fuck
long
all
it
that.
takes.
Yeah.
Don't worry. So
I love
if
you,
we
man.
set up a
I love you.
long
I'm just
shot,
saying.
right, and
Yeah, because like in this room, it would fucking work because I like the lighting, but like I don't like the back. But like I do have green screen, so we can use that and look like crazy people. I don't know. I do like this shit, and oh my god, that's old, isn't it?
what?
The map.
Oh, that
of
map
the-
is old.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that was it was downstairs, wasn't it?
It may have been at one point.
It was. I know.
Right? So, for example,
Shit.
this video right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a video that I shot most of these things with that camera that I'm telling you about.
Yeah. No, we can do that. You don't have to show me. I know. I
Well,
already know.
oh, that wasn't the one. I
No,
want
it's
you to
fine.
see.
It's fine. You don't have to show me.
I'm with you.
We can go back to my house.
We're good. Don't worry.
I need a cigarette anyway.
Oh, I gotta find it somewhere else. But anyways,
Yeah.
it will shoot a nice long shot and give you good clear stuff. Because I would shoot it from way up in the stands and be able to be right in on the batter's box. So like I would be probably
Let's go map this out.
200 feet away.
Hit stop.